Hey guys, I promised you a video and I learned something new yesterday. I learned that in YouTube land, it's actually okay for you to post multiple videos throughout the week. They actually suggest it. And you really can go over 4 minutes, and it's not that bad, especially if you're talking about a topic that interests people. I am learning so much. So buckle up, you're in for a ride, but it's late, so I'll try to keep this brief. I actually posted this earlier, but for some reason it didn't upload properly. I'm sure it was user error. So let me try it again. I talked to you yesterday, or was it this morning? I don't remember. But I talked to you about dealing with rejection from my own people group. So I wanted to share this experience with you because it dawned on me that I am probably not the only one who has gone through this, and maybe one of you are going through this right now, and I'm hoping that maybe this can help you get through it. So let me start by telling you that about 24 years ago, I was dealing with a big struggle in my life. And I did not know how to handle this struggle. And I had a group of people in my life, and I went to them and I told them about what I was going through. Y'all, their reaction surprised me because they didn't understand my struggle and they didn't know how to deal with my struggle. So they really thought that it was better if they put me outside the group and let me deal with the struggle on my own. So here I was feeling totally rejected, alone, confused. And what was really baffling is after speaking with a couple of them, they told me that what they thought they were doing was actually best for me. And they thought that by pushing me out of the group, it was even pleasing to God in some way. This was my church people, y'all. I cannot imagine doing this to anybody. I mean, can you imagine the nerve to push me out and to leave me alone to deal with my struggles? Unbelievable. Do you agree? I bet you do. But you know what, guys? I learned something very valuable during this whole thing. I learned we all make mistakes. I learned that even Christians screw up sometimes. And I learned that people don't normally do things from a heart of cruelty, but they really are doing it because they think they're doing what's best, or they might even think they're doing something that is pleasing to God. It doesn't matter if it's right or it's wrong. What matters is where their heart is at the time, when they're going through it. And I learned something else during all of this. I learned that it was important to be forgiving because I didn't want to hold anyone to a higher standard than what I wanted to be held to. And I know I needed forgiveness and I know I needed understanding. So I needed to offer those two things to this people group as well. You know, I know that probably seems, I don't know, weak or crazy to some of you, but it was really good for me. It was a good lesson and it was a good practice in forgiveness because I'm still friends with that people group today. And a couple of them came to me shortly after rejecting me and they apologized for their behavior. They realized that what they did wasn't loving or godly at all. And I really respect that. And I wonder if maybe some of you are struggling right now, feeling alone or rejected or abandoned, especially by your people group. And if you are right there, I want to encourage you today to reach out. The people that have abandoned you may not even realize that that's what they did. They may be thinking, like my people group, that it's what was best for me. So I'm saying give people the benefit of the doubt because they're not always coming from a place of cruelty. And, maybe just talk with people and find out, what are they thinking? Because you might be surprised to find that what you thought they were thinking is not what they were thinking at all. And I wanted to put this video out just in case you're struggling or you feel alone and abandoned. I want you to know you can post a comment here. You can private message me. I would love to chat with you. There is a possibility that I've gone through what you're going through, and maybe I can help you get on the other side of it. If we're going to bridge the gap today, we need to start treating each other the way we want to be treated and having respect for each other as well as understanding. We all need room to grow. Nobody's perfect. So let's bridge the gap today together. And PM me if you need anything. I'm still awake.